All right, hello everybody. I am at San Diego Comic-Con 2022. I'm talking with the Hasbro Star Wars team. Super exciting. I feel like we just did this like very recently.
3 months ago.
3 months ago, yeah.
Yeah, it was very recent, but we're glad to be here.
Yes, definitely. So I'm talking today with, I'm Jing, and
I'm Chris.
well, thank both of you for talking to us today. We watched the panel last night, and all the reveals and everything. Congratulations! Everything looks awesome. So really exciting stuff.
Cool.
Both
Yeah,
all the Black Series, TVC, retro. It all looks fantastic.
Yeah,
So
there's some really cool stuff happening.
Yeah.
It's very cool. Glad to finally be able to share it with everybody.
totally, it looks great. All right, so I have a few questions.
Yeah.
So firstly, collectors are so grateful for the news that TVC will maintain the bubbles. It's really exciting news. So thank you so much for listening to the community's feedback and thoughts on what it would be like to lose the bubbles. We're just really grateful. So thank you for keeping those intact. So as a result of the thicker cardstock, which we're really glad to see, some of the bubbles are rubbing up in the cases against each other and leaving imprints. It seems like maybe the actual shipping cases haven't been adjusted to accommodate for that thicker cardstock. Is that something you can look at next?
Yeah, I mean, we're always looking to improve stuff, and just like going to the thicker cardstock. Like, I mean, it's important to us to maintain those kind of quality standards. So yeah, we're always looking at that sort of improvement.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we actually did see some of those comments online. So thanks for the fans that took pictures and started showing those to us. So we elevated that to our QA team for sure. So we're taking a look into those as well.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Thank you. So Cal Kestis has become such a beloved character in Star Wars fandom, and we're really excited to see him coming into TVC after all this time. He is based on Jedi Survivor, and we know there's a lot of troopers that he can fight with from Fallen Order. Is it possible to, maybe with some minor retooling, to adjust the new Cal Kestis to be based more off Fallen Order?
I mean, there's always that possibility. I mean, he's a fantastic character. But with the new game coming, the new version of him, I think, is going to become the quintessential version of that character. So I think right now that's the priority, is to make sure everybody gets that new exciting version out.
Yeah.
I mean, we're always looking for ways to do more and to fill in more character stuff and different versions of characters. So it's not out of the realm of possibility, but I think right now our focus is on that new game and those new characters.
Totally. And, it's tricky, right? Because we want the old version, but this new one will coincide with the release of the new game. So having that timing is really cool to see. And I'll follow up on that with the most recent wave TVC, the ObiWan Wave. We don't know what magic you guys worked, but it hit within weeks of the show finishing. So
Yeah.
that's not something we've really seen a whole lot of lately. I think the Rise of Skywalker, we kind of had that a little bit, the Mandalorian, when it first started. The timing really helps capitalize on the entertainment, and it helps, maintain our hype and excitement for those series. Would you say maybe this is like a one-off thing that just happened to work out, or are you working to actively time this out a little bit better overall?
Yeah, I would say, when we can, that's absolutely the goal. It's obviously ideal. We did luck out with COVID. It's always hard to fully predict it, but this time it did work out a little bit better. And obviously working closely with Lucasfilm, when we do have the opportunity to create the figures, in parallel to while they're being developed, it'd be amazing to have them hit closer to entertainment. So, that's something we always strive for when it makes sense in our partnership with Lucasfilm. We'll continue doing that, and hopefully COVID will let us keep things on shelf on time.
Awesome, and that wave is just fan-freaking-tastic. It really is.
Emily knocked it out of the park with that wave, so yeah.
Yeah, the Vader is just revolutionary. It's amazing. Whole wave is fantastic. So this one goes to a rumor, and we love the rumors, right? In the last several years since the Vintage Collection has been back, we haven't seen anything reissued from the Legacy Collection 2008-2009, which was one of the greatest lines that Hasbro has ever done. The rumor is that Hasbro no longer has access to the tooling from that era. Can you speak to whether or not that's accurate, or is it just...
We have all that sort of stuff, but our priority is the newer characters. Sorry, we'll pause while that...
Yes, we'll pause.
So we do have all that. Our priority, though, is new characters, and we're always looking to find new ways to improve. And as you see with some of the figures we've done, instead of re-releasing an old figure that has outdated articulation, a lot of times it's more fun to spend the money and update that figure instead of pulling on older stuff. And then with new entertainment, we want to get that new stuff out, and then instead of looking backwards, we're trying to look forward on all that stuff.
Awesome. Yeah, that was a great line. There was a lot of really good background characters, Cantina aliens, Ugnaughts, things of that sort. So good to know you still have the tooling. All right, so the latest wave I mentioned features a retold Anakin Skywalker from Attack of the Clones. So we're still in the 40th or the 20th anniversary, of Attack of the Clones. When that figure originally came out in 2013 in the Black Series 3 3/4, there was a Padme Amidala in that same wave. Is that, since we're still on that 20th anniversary, I know you can't speak specifics, can we expect maybe a little more from Attack of the Clones this year?
Yeah, I would say, right now, of course, you guys know our line. We can't speak to any specifics, but it's always good to hear about what characters that fans are passionate about, because we'll constantly keep that in mind as we strike more characters out.
Yeah, and we love our anniversaries just like our fans do. So
Yeah, and our 40th is coming next year, so there's definitely, excitement around that as well.
Yeah, next year, big anniversary, and we're glad to see you're already getting ready for it. We're ready for it, so it's awesome that you guys are too.
Everything is ready.
Love it. Regarding the retro collection, so the New Hope reissue set and the one that you guys announced yesterday, right there.
In all its glory.
Yeah, we're really happy to see the Vac Medon, C-3PO, and R2-D2, and the Death Squad Commander. It all looks great.
yeah,
Looks fantastic. So these two sets have the box that they come in, the special box. Can we expect to see more of that with the retro, or is there still going to be more of the traditional shipper case in the future?
it's a new way that we're approaching some of this stuff. So I don't know that there's anything immediately coming that way, but I think it's just become part of our portfolio for how we can offer those figures to people, and I think it's been working really well with these. I would love to get more feedback from fans on whether they're liking it or not. I think they are, because it's a great way to get 6 figures at once, make sure you get them all. And we love that. And then the throwback style packaging with that too, referencing that great classic centerpiece. It's really fun.
Well, I'll tell you a secret. When they have a box like that, I am more likely to buy, I usually buy 2 cases, because one to open, one to keep parted. When they come like that, I'm more willing to buy 3, because then I want one to just have intact. So just a little hint right there.
We like people buying more, so that's good.
So you like it?
Yeah, I think it's cool. And you can stack them, and they look great. Like, I'm sure they would look great like that.
Yeah.
Good to know.
One to keep in the outer box, one to keep on the blisters, and then one to open.
Precisely. That's the way I do it. And I do it with the multi-packs too, like the Amazon 4-packs and things like
cool.
that. So.
Oh, good to know. Yeah, I love those bags.
Yeah, they're great. Truly are. All right, so one more question. Regarding HasLab, so you guys have had campaigns with the Black Series, Roleplay Black Series, Vintage Collection, and I'm sure most of the people watching this video would prefer to see more TVC, but what do you say to the possibility of like 1-to-1 scale droids? For example, BD1, electronic, able to walk around. What do you think?
I think it would be amazing. Everything's on the table because they're all dream projects. So I think just hearing from fans what fans are interested in, like the polls that everybody does online, those are fantastic for us to see what excites people. So if a lot of people really want a BD1 or something along those lines, it's not out of the realm of possibility that we can do that. And because like we've said, HasLab is all about the dream projects, and those don't have to be massive, huge things. They could be small. They could be a couple of figures. They could be anything. It's about the dream.
Yeah.
We do read all the comments online. I know there's a lot of passionate fans with a lot of thoughts on which HasLabs. So things that are, a little out of the box, like the BD ones, are so fine. And if those are some things that fans are passionate about and want to tell us about it, we're definitely reading those and thinking about those as well.
Yeah.
Awesome, and I can't take credit for that one. That was Chris from Bantha School actually mentioned that last night in our live stream. So
there was somebody buying a costume just a little bit ago that had a full-size BD1 as part of his Calcestis cosplay.
I would love to perch one. One that would perch.
yeah, that'd be so cool. Any other thoughts you guys just want to share, just for the sake of sharing anything with us?
No, I mean, I think I'm excited about all our reveals. The Halloween stuff, all the new TVC
Yeah.
stuff, retro. Like, there's just so much cool stuff that we got to announce yesterday. So I'd encourage people to go check that out. Let us know feedback. Like, we do love feedback. I mean, it's crucial to what we do to hear that from fans. So keep the conversations going. We want to be part of it.
Yeah. And I mean, personally, I know we have a lot of passionate fans out there. So we love, to Chris's point, hearing from you guys and getting a sense of the community and what they feel. So absolutely, like, we're there listening as much as we can. We are here at San Diego Comic-Con for the first time in a few years, and getting to interact one-on-one with a lot of you means so much to us. So for those that are here, we love to meet more of you. And those at home, we love to hear from you as well. So
Awesome. You guys do a great job. Thank you for just listening to the feedback and interacting with us, doing things like this. We really appreciate it. So
Yeah,
thanks
thank you guys.
for sure. When's the next time we'll see you guys?
I don't know.
who knows?
Maybe.
Well, PulseCon's coming up at the
Yeah.
end of September, October, so there's a lot of exciting stuff there. We previewed the couple exclusives for that. So, yeah, everybody tune in to HasbroPulse.com and check that out in September. So,
Awesome. Well, thank you both so much for talking to us. It's been a blast, and we really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of SDCC. It's a great environment to be working in, I'm sure.
great, thanks.
Fun.
See you.
Thank you, everybody. Signing off from San Diego Comic-Con 2022.